Immigration concerns can make or break a political leader's career. The way leaders respond to these anxieties can shape their legacy. Today, we'll explore how Singapore and Canada handled immigration pushback. The differences are obvious from each leader's very first sentence, so there's valuable lessons for navigating tough conversations in any setting. First, some context. In 2011, Singapore's ruling party had its worst election result since independence. It captured 60% of the vote and 93% of the seats. Believe it or not, it was a wake-up call in a country used to much bigger victories. Why the backlash? One of the biggest concerns was immigration. The Prime Minister at the time, Lee Hsien Loong, said,
"It is something which we will be studying and soul-searching over the next weeks and months."
Months later, Lee spoke about immigration reforms.
Some time ago, I had a dialogue with young people, and one polytechnic student asked me this very direct question. Why do you let a foreigner compete directly against me?
Lee doesn't brush aside the concern. He validates it. By listening and empathizing, he tells Singaporeans, "I hear you. Your struggles matter." It's a strategy Obama used to win rural voters.
They sensed, even when we didn't agree on an issue like abortion or immigration, that I fundamentally respected and cared about them.
Now, let's contrast this with Canada. Immigration is a hot-button issue as the country heads towards its next federal election. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau spoke on the topic.
Increasingly, bad actors like fake colleges and big chain corporations have been exploiting our immigration system for their own interests.
But here's the problem. It doesn't feel personal. Trudeau lays out numbers and processes, but he misses an opportunity to resonate emotionally. The result? He comes across as more detached than Lee. Lee doesn't just talk numbers. He talks feelings.
Singaporeans are working, feeling vulnerable, worried about what may happen. So we've tightened up on foreigners progressively. We've tightened up the foreign workers levy. We've tightened up on the dependency ratios.
He names the fears people are experiencing and positions himself as their ally, which helps to build a bridge of trust. And that's where Trudeau again falls short.
We're reducing the numbers of immigrants that will come to Canada for the next 3 years.
Where's that personal connection? And Lee explains not just the what, but the why. For example, he acknowledges the need to slow immigration, but warns of the trade-offs.
We have to accept that if we bring down the number of foreigners, slow the inflow, it means slower growth. Less economic growth, somewhat less vitality. Companies will come here not so vigorously, or they may choose to expand elsewhere. And we will have less resources to improve our lives.
Notice how he ties every decision back to the well-being of Singaporeans. Even when defending immigration, it's framed as a benefit to them. He doesn't stop at words. He offers vivid examples, like Lucasfilm's studio in Singapore.
Lucasfilm in Singapore has 500 employees. They come from 36 countries, and nearly half of them are Singaporeans. And I'll show you just one short clip done jointly by the team here and the team in San Francisco. "10 seconds on the screen, but more than 10 people worked on it. All kinds of skills, highly refined, only possible because you have this very diverse team with all the people from all around the world put together to make it happen."
This isn't just a policy success. It's a story. By showing Singaporeans the tangible outcomes of immigration, Lee brings the abstract to life. His father, Lee Kuan Yew, famously said,
"But no input is as vivid, as long-lasting as his own experience."
In contrast, Trudeau's take feels generic.
Immigration is a great thing.
Why? For whom? Without examples or stories, the statement lacks punch. That's another lesson. Show, don't tell. This video isn't about the optimal immigration policy in any country. It's about how to communicate effectively under pressure. Acknowledge emotions. Explain your decisions in relatable terms. And tell stories. Remember, the facts matter, but how you make people feel matters more. Thanks for watching.